punish your opposing jungler, gives you a lot of power and agency. Acertus rounds out the composition with Cassio. A little bit more scaling, mitigates some of the mobility of the Tristana as well, and we saw
such a massive point in this early stages. You can see Irrelevant trying to trade is already completely run out, and now he's got a Trundle in his way as well.
Done. Shot for first blood. Oscar in a resort.
The bot lane is entirely fine as they're pushing in, and it's also Matchpark Goonies who's had a potential play on topside. Irrelevant.
Ooh, not sure this was the smartest. Razork throws out that pillar of ice. Decimating smash to pick up the wave.
Baus, is this you?
You beat me to it. Damn it, you beat me to it. Second kill there.
It is.
I think he didn't believe that Razork was still on that top side. He was like, okay, well, I can clear out next wave, reset, and then come back into
But then
the
that
top
would be
side.
a massive mistake on his side because he should have believed.
Certus has no fun, and I think that's going to be the combo that is now terrifying because of the 2 early kills.
And look at this, Razork flanked with Trimby. He's going to be able to burn down Exit Kick buys some time. Noah forced a flash and cleanse for his life. DOS unable to find that last auto. 1 kill to Noah, 2 kills to Noah, 4 kills. Holding on to that petrifying gaze, and I like the fact that Razork didn't overstep. A little bit of a turn here as Trimby is now the target of 2 members of SK. No flash available to him. The first kill for SK. No one from SK is around, no teleport available for Certus either. Do they dive the Scion? Decimating smash out, Buster shot off the carpet. And the auto attack secures it. Another kill, this time to Humanoid.
It was a zoning note from Oscar, but it still worked out in the end. They get the kill, and now more for Certus.
It's time for the bounce house. We talked about it. Actually, no depth charge available, just a boot onto the head. Trimby taken out by Margoon. Certus stays alive long enough to get a double kill.
This gets melted. We got more action bot lane.
Yeah, more action bot lane indeed. Knock up into the air for Noah. Teleport is channeled. Oscar's got no. Just moved away. More damage onto that mid tower. Crucially here, SK picking up an early dragon. I think in game 1, the dragons really ran away from SK.
From that Herald.
Didn't look like the animation. I thought the same thing.
But then engage here.
Oh, SK stood on top of a ward. That depth charge is out. Humanoid still got the Buster shot. The explosive charge on the E hasn't got enough just yet. Finally, Humanoid does. Gets to reset the W, and here comes Margoon. He stole away the Trundle. He threw out the pillar of ice, but the red carpet is laid down. And Margoon using that Heartbreaker to get away. Now he's the target. The depth charge over the wall into the Electro Harpoon. And Oscar finds himself a third in reply, 2 for 3. And the mid lane, and DOS is running for his life. Noah, you're supposed to save the birds' lives, not kill them.
Okay, we're getting some real League of Legends now. Both these teams are getting down and dirty into the mud.
Cassio, that's 2-1-2. The Xayah, 2-2-0. 500 gold, 200 gold separating them. This Trundle is still problematic. And Razork is having a large impact. It's Irrelevant will once again be taken down for the 4th time this game. Teleport is channeled from Certus, and he's going to slither his way into this tower. Reminder, the tower's low. That's actually a flash petrifying gaze just for the slow. Electro Harpoons are being used. Oscrinen needs a few more seconds for the equalizer. Here comes Exit Kick. No flash available to him, but the Pillar of Ice is huge. That bites
Humanoids. He should still be able to secure it.
One more auto does it. Got that rocket jump to safety.
Should be fine. So overall, I think Fnatic are the victors of this small trade. Of course, SK got a tower of their own. But respect to SK, they're really just bringing the fight to Fnatic. They're not allowing Fnatic to just steamroll the game. They're willing to...
Oscar and Trimby may find himself a little bit out of position. Equalizer thrown out. The depth charge buys time. Looking for a turn, looking for a burn. Noah is sailing his way to the top lane, and Trimby connects with that depth charge. The engage from the quickness of the knock-up, and Trimby on this Glacial Augment Nautilus goes down so quickly. Another kill secured for SK, and Noah is...
It sets up now SK to take a dragon that realistically they should have no right in having.
A weird one is an apt description, I feel, Dagda. This definitely has been a weird one. I don't know why I say.
Make sure they get value out of that Trundle and Rumble. But I think it is something that with the advantage they have will play into their favor. Once again, targeting Irrelevant. So once this little skirmish plays out, bottom lane being pressured by SK. Dag, let's talk a little bit about as this game plays out what the 5v5s are, because Irrelevant, once again, is the target. The tower falls. The 5th kill, will it be secured? The rest of the squad, they're pushing on the bottom. There may be a trade here. Kill secured. The engage is onto Oscar. No equalizer for him, and here comes Noah. I had terrible timing on that question, but the Moonlight Vigil is huge. Combo with the Gale Force. 2 quick kills to Fnatic.
Wow, Noah with
They've got their party in mid. They're able to start moving across now, but Trimby's kind of separated.
Irrelevant, caught up by the dredge line. Trimby flashes away. Irrelevant on the retreat. This is a very stoppable onslaught for Fnatic. Petrifying Gaze is out. The equalizer 2 seconds away. Already a kill traded back and forth. But with Humanoid down the mid lane, Maku's running away for his life. Certus is sniped with a long range. Oscar in an ultimate. And finally, Irrelevant, the last man standing.
are slipping away while they have qualified.
Fnatic already on the objective. You got the push in mid for Humanoid, who's just ticked over to level 16 as well.
It is an 8,000 gold difference, nearing 10k in combat effectiveness. And while, yes, Trimby has been taken down, SK fancy a shot down more. DOS has found some CC on the equalizer's too little. It's too late. SK may have lost the objective, but they found the fights.
This time around, Fnatic did need the Oscar and an ult.
Burn down the targets, managing to get the bounty. Is it over yet?
Yeah, SK want to try and look for the engage, but there's the pillar.
Onslaught straight into the pillar. Trimby is once again blown up. That's the 5th time he has been killed. As long as SK are hunting for those kills,
the Terror dies.
it is allowing Humanoid to pick up the tower. He's opened up the inhibitor.
Certus and Irrelevant to deal with him because you've got that massive range now from the passive coming through from the Tristana. She's going to be able to push in on the bottom side, and as you can see, the second you try and push in, difficult for Fnatic to make work, which is why SK have DOS on the flank.
All right, DOS looking for that engage. Got the flash, got the ult. He's been caught. He's going to be able to find the target. Humanoid no able to escape. Moonlight Vigil won't burn anyone down. Oscar's holding on to that equalizer. He's been dropped. He's been popped. It's been Marcoon. And it's Marcoon once again. He's looking to break the heart of Fnatic in game 2. Send us to a decider. 3 kills for SK when they're down in goal, down in control. When their hopes were down and out. Baron is up, Dragon is up, and the fight has been SK in the middle lane. They're turning around, and they're going to set their sights on Baron.
And SK find their moment to strike back. The flank from DOS gets onto Noah, forces him back, and now SK will pick up the Baron.
I mean, the crazy part about that play was Irrelevant and Marcoon getting the kill onto the Rumble. Let's see if Fresso can find the steal.
Got the flash, he's got the smite, but he's been turned around. Humanoid finds Irrelevant. Baron is still being triggered down to 1,000. The kill is secured. Zombie Scion manages.
At the bottom of your screen. Then look at the follow-up from Marcoon. Over the wall, there's no way Vic to get away. He gets that initial pick.
While Fnatic are looking for the initiation.
That's a big amount to the engage down, though, as SK are playing on a knife's edge here.
Oh, DOS is just able to fly.
Fnatic and SK.
Oh, follow DOS. Caught out by Dremby. The equalizer looks good, but has the damage stuck? Yes, SK bail away. I think that Pillar of Ice did huge. And also the Moonlight Vigil. Trimby just falls short on that dredge line. And Certus is held in place by the Pillar of Ice. The stopwatch is used. 2 members are down. Trimby flashes forward. Gets the boot onto Marcoon. His GA is popped. Fnatic find the fight to win the series and go to playoffs.
Oscar and in laid down the red carpet that led SK to their graves. A 5-0 in favor of Fnatic.
Everything was equalized as Fnatic take down their demons. They beat SK and they go to playoffs.
Fnatic take down SK.